Welcome to a journey back to 1692, to a small Puritan village in colonial Massachusetts. We delve into one of the most infamous and tragic episodes in American history, the Salem witch trials. Our story begins in Salem Village, a community rooted in deep religious fervor and struggling with the hardships of colonial life. The Puritan worldview saw the devil as a constant, tangible threat. This strict, fear-based religious environment created fertile ground for suspicion and paranoia. The catalyst for the hysteria was the strange behavior of two young girls, 9-year-old Betty Paris and 11-year-old Abigail Williams. They suffered from fits, contortions, and irrational outbursts. With no medical explanation, the local physician concluded the only possible cause was witchcraft. A climate of fear quickly took hold. Under pressure, the afflicted girls named their tormentors: Tituba, a Caribbean slave; Sarah Good, a homeless beggar; and Sarah Osborne, an elderly, impoverished woman. These were outsiders, easy targets for a fearful community. The dramatic courtroom performances of the afflicted girls were central to the trials. Their fits and screams were accepted as undeniable proof of the witch's malevolent influence. The accusations swiftly moved from village whispers to formal legal proceedings, shaping the tragic events that followed. To handle the unprecedented number of cases, Governor William Phips established the Court of Oyer and Terminer. Their methods, however, were deeply flawed, prioritizing accusation over due process. The most damning and controversial element was spectral evidence, testimony that a witch's spirit or specter had tormented the victim. This allowed accusations to be made without physical proof. The use of spectral evidence quickly spiraled out of control, making anyone vulnerable to suspicion. As the hysteria grew, the accused were no longer just marginalized figures. Respected members of the community, including former Minister George Burroughs, were brought to trial, convicted, and executed. The terror was not confined to Salem Village. Accusations spread to dozens of surrounding towns, trapping hundreds of individuals in a web of fear and lies. Mercifully, the fever pitch of hysteria could not last forever. Reason slowly began to reassert itself. Prominent clergy, like Increase Mather, began to publicly challenge the court's reliance on spectral evidence, arguing that it was better that 10 suspected witches escape than one innocent person be condemned. In October 1692, following his own wife's accusation, Governor Phips finally intervened, halting the trials and dissolving the Court of Oyer and Terminer. The consequences of the trials were devastating. 20 people executed, several others died in prison, and countless lives ruined. In the years that followed, the courts officially recognized the errors. Public apologies were issued, and restitution was paid to the families of the condemned, though the damage was irreversible. The Salem witch trials serve as a profound cautionary tale in American history, influencing our legal system's commitment to due process and proof over paranoia. The echoes of Salem remind us of the dangers inherent in mass hysteria, religious extremism, and the suppression of dissenting voices. It is a somber reminder of human fragility, how quickly fear can overwhelm reason, leading to terrible injustices. The lessons of Salem remain vital today. Always champion critical thinking, protect civil liberties, and ensure justice prevails over fear.